Does this situation sound familiar to you? Woman says, I don't like this. You just work so hard. I don't get to see you. The kids don't get to see you. Husband says, but baby, seriously, I'm doing everything for you. I'm looking after you. What else do you want me to do? Notice now in this very little example how typical it is for life at home as well as at work. What I'm trying to say is, I'm going to use an analogy actually. Do you remember the very little device called a radio with the knob that you could turn around? What you did is you tried to connect with a certain frequency or a certain wavelength of a radio station. Now typically as you were dialing in and fine-tuning with the knob, you would have this crackly noise. Now obviously you would need to be of a certain age like me to remember these devices, but it really was always quite tricky to get it right. There was always this little crackly noise behind it. Now fast forward now to this day and age where you have the digital versus the analog radio stations from back then. Digital means it's just a press of a button and straight away you're taken to perfect sound with perfect radio frequency. Well, this analogy of the radio between analog, the old school, and digital, new school, is exactly what we're talking about when people are not really tuning in with one another, just like the radio frequencies. One person is speaking at head level, meaning logic and rational, aka in the story, the husband, and the other person is speaking from a heart level, meaning I'm feeling this way and that way, and both of them are not connecting. One is in the head, one is in the heart, and that creates conflict potential, it creates divide, and it creates misunderstandings. People are not connecting and tuning in on the same wavelength. That is a problem in business as well as in life. And if you have also seen this playing up in your life and your business or your career, you really have to look out for Communication Mastery 2.0, which is our best-selling course. We've got tickets right now available, and if you jump on the wagon now, you will be rewarded with a great communication course that will change your life for the better.